Hello everyone, Jorge Mora here with the Mora Realty Group, and in today's video we're going to talk about the steps that are required in order for the property to come to market, hit the open market, and see it all the way to closing. So there's a lot of steps that are required in order to get to that part of the transaction, and in this video we're going to go ahead and discuss them. So the first offer, and that offer at the time, the listing agent will sit down with the seller to go ahead and review the pros and cons to the offer. So they'll go ahead, and if there's multiple offers, then they'll review what the pros and cons for each additional offer. That way they can just go ahead and send a counter offer to the top offers that are available and make sure that you get the best possible buyer. That doesn't always necessarily mean price, because even if a buyer comes in with a little bit higher price but maybe their loan is way difficult to do, or if they're asking for a lot of concessions or a lot of discounted points, then that may affect their value. It's not just so much at what the highest price is. You really have to go in and separate what they're offering to what the seller's gonna net. And that's very important, that your listing agent will go ahead and sit down with you. They'll do the work, present the offers to you, and that way the seller can decide what's best for them with the time frame, the offer, the purchase price, and if they're going to offer any closing costs, things of that nature. Your listing agent will help you to go ahead and get through that. Okay, then what we're going to do is when the top offers that come in, your listing agent is going to go ahead and with the seller and organize what we're going to counter. So are we going to counter on price? Are we going to counter on, maybe we're going to offer less closing costs? Maybe you're going to offer a better time frame or shorten your contingencies for where the buyer can either do their inspections or get loan approval. That way you can go ahead and be confident that once you accept an offer, it really is the best offer that you can get for the home. And that way you can assure if whether you're going to cash out or whether you're going to buy a new property, that you have solidified a high quality buyer. So the counter offer is going to be created. That'll be sent back to the selling agents, the buyer's agents in this case, and the buyer's agents will go ahead and determine if the criteria that the listing agent and the seller have come up with fits what they're willing to do. Maybe the time frame is too short for them, or maybe they're not willing to come up to the price that's needed to capture the property, or maybe they need all of those closing costs and they need to back out of the transaction. So, and this part is going to be, all of this is going to be happening in the counter stage part. Once all of that has been settled, then the seller will come back, and the buyer that fits that criteria the best, the seller will go ahead and move forward in opening escrow. Now this is the sale process. So hopefully this video will allow you to get some insight on what's to come, gives you a layout of the process that's involved in selling a home and in buying a home, and that way you can be comfortable in moving forward. And if you're a seller that would like to get an evaluation of what your home is worth, the Mora Realty Group, we offer a no cost, no obligation consultation. We'll come in, we'll sit down with you, give you a reading of what the market is willing to pay for the property, and the seller can then decide if that makes sense for them to move forward with putting the property up for sale and then moving on. Or you can reach us directly at the MoraRealtyGroup.com, or call us directly at 562-270-5557. Again, the number is 562-270-5557. Thank you so very much, and remember, the Mora Realty Group, we're here to assist, y hablamos español. Thank you so much.